Okay. I thought I'd double look over the past. It's been a while. I usually do this each season, or I've tried to keep up with it, but so we looked at the past originally when they first, when the season comes out. Now we're really looking it over now that we have a single day left nearly. Tomorrow will be a live event for Fracture, which is supposedly the chapter finale. So we're just jumping straight to chapter 4, which, man, that didn't last a long time at all. But I figured I'd re-look over things. Do I still feel the same way about certain things? Do I not feel the same way? Page 1, I definitely still feel the same way. I hate Brie Larson. Like, she's just genuinely a terrible person. Like, really vile. And I'm glad that this is reality 659 paradigm, because that's not our reality. So this technically isn't our paradigm and is not canon. So feels good. I do still like the axe, especially that little cosmic star effect in it. I wish it had different colors, but I think it only has the green color, which sucks. Honestly, I do still like the wrap. The dive is cool. I kind of like it. You just gain a little fractured 0 point. The backpack is it's okay. I could probably find a few skins to use it with. I don't care about any of the other stuff. Definitely don't care about that. I'd be happy to have a banner icon for Paradigm now, but it's like her new helmet. I definitely still feel the exact same way about Bites. This is probably one of the worst skins in the past. He looks fucking dumb as shit. He looks like such a generic SoundCloud rapper ish. Like, the music is not very good. Like, I'd kind of like it, but I don't know, something about it's just kind of. Honestly, I do kind of like his backpack. All the spikes. It's not bad. I was very excited for his axe. I wanted to use this with Silver Surfer. This does not tell you whatsoever until you unlock it. It is locked to him and him alone, which has made him one of the least favored skins in the entire pass. But yet, anytime I've ever seen him, they're like turbo sweats. Like, literally, everyone I run into is like a turbo sweat kid. It's like, huh? The glider I kind of like, only because, again, with Silver Surfer, it does look kind of cool, but you like hang off of it. You don't sprout it as actual wings, which is kind of stupid. I think with him, they sprout out of his back as wings, but for anybody else, you're like holding onto the bottoms, which sucks. I don't really like the wrap. I don't like the colors on this, though I do like her backpack. The glider for it does look cool. Like, I'm happy I have this because that just looks sick. Like, I actually really like that. This this has to be one of the goofiest fucking unlocks in the entire pass. Like, no question. This is also awful. Still terrible. I hate this thing. I'm not even gonna like. This is just like if he had a style where he clicked up like a shell and it closed up and I couldn't see the little anime filter fucking Family Guy bear. If I couldn't see him, I'd probably actually use this skin. I do like his axe. His axe is cool. The contrail's okay. I don't know about the weird like fingernails. The glider's alright. Kinda cool, I guess. I will admit, Bites does look a little bit better with the coat. Like throwing a jacket coat on him actually makes him look a bit better. This is probably the best thing in the past, only because it's just hot topic girl Meowscles. I love her. The axe is really cool. The emote is nice, but like it's basically only really good on her. You know, her backpack's all right. I gave her way better backpacks. The wrap for Slurp actually looks kind of cool. Her glider's okay, but something about how slow it deploys and the design for the Chapter 3 gliders, I don't really like them. I do like the actual glider and the parachute design, though. I genuinely hate this because I really, really dislike every one of the anime skins. The anime skins just don't look good to me. Her weapon wrap looks good for Meowscles, though. I also hate this like Tiny Tina vibe I'm getting from this. Paradigm does look a bit better when you could put the helmet on her and all that. I hate that they've been so inconsistent that none of them share the same color palette. You have like 4 of them out of 7 that don't have this color palette. This is just dumb. Even with a different like this is something normally I would have liked, but because it's a weird anime filter, I don't like it. I'm also really disappointed her glider gets a single color. Like it literally does not gain another color. The weapon wrap would be cool, but again, see, it has a weird tune filter, which throws it off. I do think the lighter color Meowscles is cute. I still feel the same way about Twin. I like the look of him originally. I kind of wish he had different hair. He still looks like a data runner parkour fucking cyberpunk looking ass. And I like his weapon. Like the axe looks cool. And I like the glider. Quiet, quick, pop out, looks good. Like I actually like that. His backpack, actually kind of cool with the weird plastic shell on it. Like genuinely gives me some Blade Runner cyberpunk vibes. I'm happy with it. But then they had to make him have an emote where he turns into a trans girl. And it's just painfully like painfully just this is a Life is Strange character. Like that's what they wanted. They wanted the Life is Strange thing. The weird anime yandere like suicide girl vibe. It's too obnoxious. I don't like it at all. I would have liked this color, but Paradigm's new stuff is so like mismatched and all over the place. The contrail for Gwen looks good. I hate this. This is... See, it looks okay here. When you use it as Gwen, though, it has like a lower frame rate. You know, the way that the movie does. So I think that's a really cool effect. I didn't notice it until I saw it in game. Spider-Gwen herself has a really nice, like... See, she has that cartoony filter that follows her. It's one that it's a normal skin that happens to have a filter in a specific way. I like this. I don't like the outright, like, anime filter stuff to it. Some of her other stuff is just like, I don't know. I don't like this backpack. I think they could have done a lot better with the backpack. The axe is okay, but like, I'm also just starved for axes for music that I just want drumsticks. Like, just give us cool drumsticks as dual axes, you know? I do like the glider, and it also has a weird, you know, you can see the rippling, and like, it gets like a prismatic effect sometimes. It's kind of cool. Her loading screen's really nice, actually. I really like it. Because you have, like, comic style of her in the band and meeting Peely, taking selfies, like all this stuff, and it's like, damn, This actually looks cool. As for bonus style stuff, like I love that he looks like Tron now. Like this is so cool. It's just a shame that he's weighed down by the other 90% of his kit. This is just, I don't know, kind of ugly. I see this white and green. I don't think Aurora. I do like this weapon wrap. Again, I would kind of like the colors of this if I could hide the Family Guy bear. This is just, this is awful. And a friend pointed it out that the music sounds like one of those TikTok, like BuzzFeed Foods and Foodly and all that. It sounds like that copyright-free looped music, and it's just so, I can't unhear it now. It's so low effort. I don't like this because I really don't like Spider-Verse Gwen. I really think she's ugly. This is just even more in your face about, look, trans girl. I like this. Like, this contrast looks cool. Again, I'd probably like the skin if it didn't have the anime filter. And I actually liked the colors on this suit. I was like, oh, cool, yeah. It's for this alone. You can't use it with when she's actually armored up. Which I've never ran into anybody using the skin where they have her unhelmeted. The enlightened styles they're okay. Like, I like this. This looks alright. I wasn't really in a rush for any of them. But then page 2, this looks good. The spectrals actually look really nice to me. Even she looks really good. And God help me, even Paradigm looks good when she's, armored up. Like, see, that looks fucking sick. This is just goofy. And then the final is like, this looks really good for Gwen. Like, I like this. I like it on Meowscles a lot. And again, even with Paradigm, armored up actually looks decent in this, like, coloring. Like, that looks sick. Unfortunately, when it comes to this season, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, out of 7 skins this season, I vaulted 4 out of 7. I just archived them. I don't care. I'm not gonna use them. And see, even if you're like, oh, I like this. If you try to put the helmet on, it doesn't work. So you have to use this unhelmeted, which just doesn't look very good. This one looked okay. The super styles are a bit better. Like, I like the white and blue, but not enough to unarchive it and actually use it. Or this. Like, yeah, that looks cool. Still not going to use it. So, ultimately, I really do think in this pass, this was one of the worst battle passes. And I've been playing since chapter 1, like season 3. I went 3, 4, 5 on one account, and then lost it because somebody stole the account. Started a new one during season 6, and then sometime nearing the end of season 6, got the original account back, and still got that second account to tier 100 and secret skin. Oh yeah, Harold. I mean, I kind of like her. She looks okay. She looks cool because I like this kind of alien plant vibe, and I like the way the hair is with the multicolor, like almost burning effect. I like this almost only because I like the whole thistle needle vibe, and because I've been playing a lot of Grounded. And Grounded, you can make a mosquito rapier that does the same thing. Her backpack's alright. Kind of cool. It's like a little mini bud to a. I like this. Like, this just genuinely looks cooler to me. The whole burning style. Her weapon wrap is okay, but I also, if this had come in this burning style, I'd like it more. I like her emote only because it looks like you have a fushigi. And people just don't even remember fushigis. It also felt weird to have the same music as her lobby music. I just, again, this has to be one of the worst passes we've ever gotten. I also, as much as I like Spider-Verse version Gwen, you know, Chapter 3 has 4 seasons in it so far. I mean, I guess we're ending it at 4 seasons. 3 out of 4 seasons had a fucking tier 100 of a Marvel character. Season 1, we had Spider-Man. Season 2, we had fucking Doctor Strange, which, yeah, he looked kind of cool, I guess. Season 3, last season, we had fucking Darth Vader. And then this time we have Spider-Gwen. So it's like 4 seasons in a row. Your tier 100 has been like a collab skin. Like, who gives a shit? I like, though, that when it came to her as the secret skin, she was like blurred out. So it's like, cool. I like that we're just not teasing the secret skin fucking right off the bat. Because it's just so tiring. I think as bad as this season is, literally anything. We could have another fucking Marvel skin as tier 100 next season, and I would still think it would be an improvement over this one. Just because this one was so bad that it's like, the next one has to be good, right? Like, no way that it's not. It's just,